I'm going to do this with Chaw, too, okay? Come on. I was going to do Noel to show you that I had another. Well, you already know I'm a crier. Okay. I cry over spilt milk. Are we starting off clever, like that much clever? Okay, well, okay. All right, let's do it. Like, I don't care. All right. You know what I got to do. Hold on. I'll turn my head. It's going to be all right. Just hold on. Now, Johnny, be sure to try not to salivate too much so you can get through it. It's called, the piece is called, the scribbling is called Child's Play. I was never very little in the boyish sort of way. So when the girls would come and ask if I would play, hopscotch and Mother May I, jumping rope and jacks, I'd often turn my head and say, I have no need for that. But never would I engage in the cruelest game of all. I could feel the cold, cold shiver when they handed me the doll and asked me to play house and tried to make me stay, calling after me by name in an adult sort of way. I know a little girl, she's not once called me by name. Neither handed me her dolly, nor tried to make me stay. But if she did this horrid thing, I wouldn't run away. I think of playing house with her in a storybook sort of way. All right, all you women out there, get your Kleenexes. Go ahead, just... Wait. What's this coming in on my email? Home design credit card. I explore these features. You're still into me for like $4,500, so, or I'm into you. You know what I'm saying? Revolving credit. Okay, moving along. Try to keep up. Because I'm going to try and keep this one as upscale as I can for as long as I can before I go and do my Lemmy Motorhead. Excuse me, sir. My Lemmy Motorhead Flaming Wreck You Hit the Ground. Okay, because you know that's where I love to be, Flaming Wreck You. That's where I live. Remember, remember, no you don't, because you don't give a shit about these videos, and why should you? Can I say video? Because I keep it, yeah. Okay, these videos. So, shit, because my cleverity just cost my train. So there it is. Okay, so I wrote crib notes. Cleverity, I've shared that. That's John. You can use it. John word. Cleverity. So I was a child. And I had a slight case of claustrophobia, I would say. But you know what? I had the good sense to put myself into the smallest space I could. I think it was beneath the kitchen or the bathroom sink. I could just barely get in there. And I made myself stay in there until I stopped sweating. And then I walked out and I crawled out, peeled my little body out and went, okay. Huh? Come on, child prodigy, huh? I know, right? I'm not good at basketball. I have a childhood memory associated with it. There's a couple, actually. There's no point in going into them. They set the stage for what I'm about to say next. I mean, you could give me, now I'm exaggerating. If I sat there and practiced the shot, yes, okay? But on a whim, if I'm in a room, there's a trash can or a trash receptacle over there and I got a wad of paper, nope. Almost a certainty I'll miss. I spoke in the past about my inability to spell. The childhood trauma, the lies of the adults. It's early on. Yes, it's early on. And how there was no adult around to see this massive decision I'd made about how all adults are assholes and liars. And so I shunned English and education, really, from second grade on, I guess. How unfortunate, huh? But this story has a happy ending. And the happy ending is that I'm here telling you about me. And you like me. You do. No, you do. That's why one of you is watching me, listening to my downloads almost as fast as I download. And I make sure it's not me. There's one person, and I'm pretty sure it's the pastor of this church I've been speaking fondly about lately. Because I think he's checking, he's checking back. He's checking back to see how his prayers are going to God Daddy. And he had a great day yesterday. The pastor did. Now he won. The day was his. Even though I beat the chess engine yesterday, I'm very pleased to say the pastor won the day because I noticed that my verbiage, my language had cleaned up. Not perfectly. I'm not God, right? But it was immensely cleaner. Not so today. Okay, so where was I? I conquered small spaces. I learned to unlearn what I had done to myself with my inability to spell the most simple of words. Because it didn't make sense. You'd have to go back. I'm not going to get into it in an earlier vignette. And so I chose to attack. I chose to attack that character defect, that intellectual, that psychological defect. Once I was made aware of it. The whys and the wherefores and how I came to find myself in this position. A young boy that never had to even learn to read. Now couldn't spell cat. He'd need 2 tries out of 3 to get it probably. You can say at some point in my daily, monthly, continuous sobriety, my brain cleared up and a time bubble hit the surface, or the Holy Ghost said, the student was ready. It was time for the teacher to appear and showed me what I had done to myself. And I chose to master that and erase it for my childhood mistake because there's nobody around to see what I'd done. The basketball, I said, fuck that. That's a gay game anyway. Yes, I've already told you I love gay men. I'll kiss you. You think I'm lying? Pick a place, pick a time. I'll come and kiss you full on the lips. So shut up. Basketball, that's an American invention. That's not you. Oh, you touched his wrist. Oh. So yeah, I never really cared much for basketball anyway. I like contact sports. Yeah, I do. Guilty. Guilty. Red and circuses. Guilty. I mean, maybe not to the point of spears and shields and shit, Sorry. All right, I'm watching it, dude. Secretly, I'm hoping that the one person that is like all over my stuff, my junk, my tracks that I'm laying down, secretly in my mind, remember, I made sure it wasn't me, it wasn't coming from my devices, because you got to listen to your stuff even after you've posted it to YouTube. You have to listen to it 18 times to make sure it's you. So, if it's not the pastor, it's the pastor, probably. In my sick fantasy, I'm hoping that it's like some secret admirer, like Salma Hayek. Okay, moving on. Man, I swallowed that. I should have spat. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't quit dipping. Just take another part of a sec. I know, right? Yeah, we'll save Noel for another time. See, I can be sweet. I know you girls were like, you heard my voice, because I used that bedroom voice, didn't I? Mr. Transparency. And I know you were going for the Kleenexes. Maybe a little more, maybe. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. And the men are just like, who are you? And I'm like, I know, right? As soon as I can find that out, I will tell you. I'll check back. So I got to repair this. I went into limp mode. Thank God for Viagra. No, only kidding. Not really, though. So I went into limp mode, and I managed to get my Honda CRV to my wingman's. And it seemed that since I live in the forest, I probably picked up some branches, and I yanked a brake line, or I yanked an electrical harness. So the computer just put it in, you can crawl, but that's it. Well, I crawled down there to my wingman. And it's like, oh, we can't, 2 phone calls later, because he's going to bat for me. I can't get the harness. The CRV, the Honda was probably older by then. And I was like, well, what's wrong with it? He shows me, and I go, oh, I can fix that. And him, my wingman, a master wrench turner. Yes, shut up. You're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. Shut up. But when that day you showed me, you said, can you hear that? And I'm like, hear what? He goes, that number 2 is missing. And I'm like, wow, you're good. Here, can you hear this? My wingman. He's going through a lot of hard times right now. I taught him. He's going through what I went through with family. God bless him. And so they're looking at, I'm looking at these 2 wires that got yanked off of their clips. And I'm like, I can fix it. They're like, you can solder those back, you can get those repaired. I was like, I can solder them back on. They're going, how are you going to get in there? Now they're talking to a master watchmaker. Okay? And I remember looking at him going, that's huge. That's huge. No worries. Somebody get me some 60-40. Okay, lead 10. And I need an iron. There's a mishmash of, I hope, happy things to show you that I can actually be humorous on occasion if I wish to be, as a theme, as an evening. But usually I don't. I gravitate towards the darkness. But I wanted to give you a couple of uppities there. So, Salma Hayek, I love you. I want to have your baby. Just stop being anonymous with your views and just reach out to me. Can I have a baby at 59? Well, there's the whole guy thing, yeah.